Families are urging Congress to make changes to trucks. Changes they say will prevent deaths on Indiana roadways. We're talking about underride crashes. That's when a car slides underneath a truck, and it's a crash that can often be deadly. It's a problem WRTV Investigates has been covering since 2013. Our Kara Kenny explains what legislation could do to address this problem.
Christina Hammock of Jeffersonville, Indiana, misses her daughter Erin.
Incredibly smart and beautiful and connecting.
Erin died at the age of 22 on May 4th, 2018, when a tractor trailer on a wet highway went sideways over the top of Erin's car.
Got that call and our lives just turned upside down. And once I found out how it happened, the horror ensued, and it's just left us a big hole.
Erin is one of hundreds of people who die every year in underride crashes, where a car slides underneath either the rear, front, or side of a bigger truck. It's an issue WRTV Investigates has been tracking since 2013. Now Christina Hammock and dozens of families are pushing for change. They're backing the Stop Underrides Act. U.S. senators introduced the bill on March 4th. It would strengthen vehicle safety measures to prevent deadly underride involving passenger vehicle collisions with tractor trailers and straight trucks. The legislation would require underride guards on the sides and front of all new trucks and update outdated standards for underride guards on the rear of trucks. House members are introducing similar legislation.
That has motivated me to try to figure out the purpose of why she's gone. What can I learn from this, and what can I do moving forward as part of my healing process?
Check out this comparison showing the difference in a side underride crash. The top shows a stronger guard. The bottom shows what typically happens when a car slides underneath. Most trucks do not have side guards currently, and although rear guards are required, families say they're not strong enough. This is the third time this legislation has been introduced, and families know they have an uphill battle.
The argument is always the cost or the logistics.
Critics of the legislation also say the focus should be on preventing distracted driving that leads to these crashes in the first place. But Christina Hammock says that's not always the case, and that weather and other factors often play a role in underrides.
I hope, especially in the volatile political world we've had right now, we can take an opportunity to do something positive.
She is determined to save lives in memory of her daughter.
I just miss her a lot.
Working for you, Kara Kenny, WRTV.
Well, we are working to reach out to Indiana lawmakers on Capitol Hill to get their stance on this legislation. Congressman Andre Carson is one of the co-sponsors of the Stop Underrides Act and told us, quote, "I've proudly co-sponsored the Stop Underrides Act in honor of all the Americans we have lost to truck underride accidents. Congress must act now to fix this deadly safety issue in order to save lives. I'll keep working hard to make this bipartisan bill law," end quote. The Indiana Motor Truck Association says, quote, "The Stop Underrides Act is not based on sufficient science, data, or demonstrated overall effectiveness. It disregards other proven technologies such as automatic braking, camera monitoring systems, and adaptive turning assist," end quote. You can read this statement in our story on the WRTV app and at WRTV.com.